Hey everybody, it is Tuesday, March 25th. I think my friend Brandy has a birthday today. Happy birthday, Brandy. I'm walking today and I have been failing miserably at this walking challenge. I cannot seem to get my shit together in the morning to walk before work. I work from home, so I don't have a lot of stuff to do before I could start working. But what I do in the mornings is actually work on my videos. That's when I do a lot of my editing and a lot of my planning and research. And I get caught up and I can't get my shit together to get out here and walk. And then I look up and it's like 15 minutes before I gotta be at work. Baby signed on. So, shit. All I can do is better, right? So I am out here. When I am not like I'm always doing something, y'all. I've learned living alone, you have to stay busy. And working from home, you also have to stay busy because like it gets kind of weird when you're not, okay? We'll just leave it at that. But let's walk and talk about all the things that I didn't know was going to happen to me after menopause. Nobody told me this shit. So last week, I talked a little bit about my hair and how my hair has changed. Look, see, that's my hair. I got it cut. It feels so much better. And I finally, like, she tried to make it go to one side, but it's just not happening. But my hair texture has changed. And it's only lays down when it wants to now. And there's a whole lot of training that went into making this happen. Like, I have a thing, cut the sleeve out of a t-shirt and stuck it on my head. And that's what I used to train my hair to lay down. But nobody told me my hair was going to change. How was I supposed to know my hair's going to change? I mean, I knew it was going to turn white at some point. Because redheads don't go gray, we fade. I look like a damn cinnamon swirl. Oh, I got patches of white hair. I went to my aunt's stylist. And she told me what's going on with my damn hair. Because I told her, I said, I've had short hair since I was a teenager. This has never happened. My hair's always done mostly what I wanted it to do. Bad hair days happen to everybody, but for the most part, I've never had trouble getting my hair when it was short to do what I wanted it to do, or, mostly. It's because I'm getting old. I used to have satiny hair and it would lay perfectly and hold curl when I wanted to curl it. And now it's fucking going everywhere. And I've got white patches all through my head. And the white hairs, come to find out, are coarser and more wiry than the regular hair. Mine's like beard hair. Because I've got a lot like right here at my temples. Man, well, if that's not cut, it's straight out. Like, I want to eat this like handlebars, but hair. And then I've got some more like in here, it's kind of thinner. And I've got a scar here, so it grows weird. And the white is coming out of that scar too. But didn't nobody tell me my hair was going to turn into it's fried. This is what we used to call fried hair. When you put too many perms in it and using a whole lot of hairspray, that Aquanet, man, it's like spray glue for your hair. Aquanet and what was that other shit? Rave in a can. That's what I put on my hair. Many years. I was born in the 70s. So yeah, I went through the big hair thing. What is it? The higher the hair, the closer to God, or whatever it was. I had some big old hair. But nobody told me when I got into my later life and got through menopause that it was going to turn into a wire brush. That's basically what it feels like now. I mean, I have to not just get it wet. I mean, I've got to wash it and do a complete reset for my hair. I've tried the wetting, I've tried everything. Nothing makes it lay down. Then nobody tell me about this. I want a refund. Now, this is the cat that walks with me. This is Oscar. he was asleep on the coffee table when I came outside. Say hello to everybody, Oscar. Oscar is equally surprised about all the changes I've gone through recently. He's very concerned, you see. Because in addition to my hair doing weird shit now, the texture of my skin has changed. I mean, some of this is weight loss, yes, I get that. But it, like if I have body butter that I make and use, and that is the only thing I have found for alligator skin. Like my legs, if I don't use it every time I take a shower, and as soon as I get out, I gotta put it on. And if I don't use it though, I look like a belt. Like you could take the skin off my legs and make a purse, belt, and shoes combo. With the skin, the texture is like it's like a dragon, but it's thin. It's not just dry, it's thin. Nobody told me about that. I did not know my skin. I thought your skin thinned much later in life. Mine started doing this. I noticed it right before I turned 40. I had a hysterectomy in my middle 30s. And it's been like, what, 10 years now, I think. And I was like 38 or 39. I started noticing the skin on my arms was a little thinner. And then about, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago, a friend of mine, I had a date. Yo, I did. I had a date one time. And my friend insisted. She loves to do makeup and hair and things. That's like her thing. She's real good at it. And so she insisted on doing my makeup for this date. And she's putting it on and she's like, oh God, you've got old skin. I'm like, what? What's wrong with my skin? And I noticed I come home and I start, it is. It's so, like, what happened? What happened to my skin on my face? Like, this was before my legs and arms started drying out. This came first. And then whenever I took my makeup off a year ago, I started noticing things about my skin that weren't there before. And I don't know if they weren't there before or if I just couldn't see them because as soon as the makeup came off, it went right back on again. Nobody told me about that. And nobody, absolutely nobody, told me that I wasn't going to sleep. And when I did manage to sleep, I was going to wake up covered in sweat. Now, I know night sweats were a thing. I've always had night sweats. I remember being a kid and taking a nap. Remember those? It's real windy. I'm real sorry about the wind. I can't do much about that. And I did not bring my microphone with my little thing because I didn't realize it was this fucking windy. So, sorry. My bad. But I remember being a kid. My bed was in front of a window. And I'd wake up during these naps soaked in sweat. And I got kind of used to that. I don't know, it's kind of comforting sometimes. But, I don't know, within the last couple of years, I've had to do some things. I've had to take some medicines to not only keep me asleep, but keep them hot flashes, them night sweats down. Oh God, those are horrible. Oh. And like I thought I was gonna sweat. No. I don't get that pleasure of sweating most nights. I'm just hot. Like I've been cooking from the inside. But my skin's still cold. Nobody told me about this shit. And nobody told me I would be lucky to sleep more than 2 hours at a time. I was not prepared. I had to go and get some medications that keep me asleep and prevent those sweats. And it's gotten a whole lot better. And it's starting to set in now. Then I'm probably going to have to be taking this stuff for a while. Oh, Lord. Ain't nobody prepared me for that. But I tell you what, in comparison to now, like I said, I had my hysterectomy in my middle 30s. I had problems. I was bleeding to death. And this is still better than that. Yeah, it's still better. And there's Oscar. Oscar's my buddy. This is the farthest he's ever come on this part of the road. Like, he usually doesn't make it this far. Come on. I can't really see my phone, so I don't know if I'm getting a clear shot. But he usually stops. Come on, Oscar, it's okay. He usually stops at this mailbox and waits for me. But look at him. He came all the way today. He's such a good boy. Oh, time to stop and hydrate. Yeah, I was just not prepared for so much. For the way my body was doing it changed after that one little ovary I had ran out of eggs. Because when that happened, I ran out of hormones. And my doctor, I went to I see the nurse practitioner for women's health. And she's coincidentally the same one that used to do my well mother and the well child visits for my kids. And so I really love her. I do. And she told me she didn't think that I should already be in full-blown menopause. I said, well, you know, Dr. what's his name, she moved from one clinic to another, and where she worked before is where I had all my stuff done. And I said, yeah, he did the hysterectomy like in 2014. So I guess it's been 11 years. And she did the blood work, and I am postmenopausal now. The last time I had it checked, I was perimenopausal, and that's been several years ago. So I guess I got all the way through it. And the hot flashes were not what I thought they were going to be. I still have them sometimes, not nearly as bad, but mine are different. Mine are weird. Like, I didn't know these were hot flashes at first, because I thought you're going to get hot all at one time and then like you'll just as quickly cool off. That was fucking misinformation. That was wrong. That was an assumption. I don't know what the hell my brain came up with that all by itself, y'all. That's wrong. That's inaccurate. What really happens when I get a hot flash, I get hot from the inside. I don't get the pleasure of a sweat. I just get hot, and then I can't cool off. At my last job, I worked with my best friend who's 9 months older than me, had her hysterectomy about 6 weeks before mine, but she kept her ovaries. Hers haven't run out yet. Well, they're starting to now. I laughed at her a little bit because she had a field day with me for years because I would get so hot. The sun would shine on the front of the building where we worked every afternoon. It was brick with 2 big windows and a fairly small sales floor. It was a retail wireless place, the one with the big green wall. And I would get hot, and it didn't matter. It could be January and 22 degrees at 2 o'clock when the sun hit the front of that building. I was hot and I could not cool off. I'd have the air conditioner on 68. Lord. And now it's happening to her. Her mama told me. She won't tell me. Her mama told me. I told her, I said, you have fun with her. Because now her mama's freezing. And it's kind of funny how the tables can turn on you sometimes. Yeah. Oh, hydrate. That is. Last little incline right there. Gets me every time. Nobody told me all this shit was gonna happen. So now I'm just kind of feeling my way through it. If you're feeling your way through menopause too, what is your weird stuff? I'm curious. Let's be weird together. If you feel like being weird with me and taking a walk once a week and learning how to cook delicious, healthy foods that will help you feel better and lose weight, subscribe to this channel. This is my walking vlog. Thank you. Simply Katie Walks for the walking challenge. Even though I'm failing miserably, I'm doing better than I was, which I wasn't walking at all. So this is better. But thank you, Katie. Thank you so much for this, for reminding me. I had told myself I was going to start doing this after I got under 250 pounds. If you want to be part of the community, if you want to be part of the Cat Lady Chronicles, subscribe to the channel. Hit me a like button. Those are important because YouTube says they are. And it lets me know you are here. Alright, I will see y'all in the next video. And I will see you next week when I walk again. I'll walk tomorrow. I just probably won't record. Bye.